Welcome back. This morning in Health Beat, I want to spotlight another breast cancer survivor who is making an impact. I'm going to introduce you to Reverend Tammie Denyse. She's used her journey to help others, and there's a way you might be able to pitch in too.
At 39 years old, Reverend Tammie Denyse found out she had breast cancer. It was stage 2. She hadn't even reached the recommended age for screening. But through prayer, she says she found her pain had purpose.
I knew from the moment of diagnosis that my journey was not going to be for me.
And an opportunity came in a discussion with her oncologist.
He said that I qualified for a clinical trial. And I asked him, I said, well, how are Black women responding to this trial? And he said, I don't know. You don't know how it's responding. Women that look like me are responding to this. And so from that moment on, that's when I made that decision. Nope, you're going to know about one Black woman. That is for sure.
The trial measured how patients respond to chemotherapy treatments every 14 days instead of 21. And Denise went through a lot of treatment: a lumpectomy, chemotherapy, radiation, hormone therapy, a hysterectomy, and a bilateral mastectomy. She's now 17 years cancer-free and encouraging others to join in on trials and studies that can help. The Wisdom Study could be your opportunity. UC Davis is helping with a study that's looking into the safest and most effective way for doctors to detect breast cancer. It's trying to determine if mammograms should be under an annual recommendation or individualized based on the patient.
There's really no question that mammographic screening is beneficial. But mammographic screening can also cause some harms, and we want to be able to increase the benefit and decrease the harm. The harms are more along the lines of finding something that looks suspicious, and after a lot of stress and strain, maybe a biopsy, maybe surgery, maybe therapy that you didn't need, we discover that it was nothing after all.
To show how impactful these studies can be, that clinical trial that Denise participated in is now the standard of care.
An inspirational story. So let's talk about who qualifies for the Wisdom Study. UC Davis Health is looking for women of all walks of life between 40 and 64 years old, as long as you have not had breast cancer before. And if you want to learn more about the Wisdom Study, you can head to our website, abc10.com/links, and click on Health Beat with Bria Love. There's much more to Tammie's story as well. And if you tune in tomorrow morning, you can see it in full. And still ahead on more.